Now, the Fox Illinois Sports Desk, sponsored by Route 66 Solar.
Now, there might not be a better combo than the 4th of July in baseball. And with that all being said, we are locking in on the Lucky Horseshoes this week, starting with a look at their catchers. Catchers, of course, have to know the basic catch, block, throw, but one of the biggest aspects of catching is the mental side of the game. Not only do they have a lot to think about defensively, but they also have to understand each pitcher and how they like to operate.
We're talking to our pitchers with our hands. We're telling them when to pick off, what time we want them to pick off. We're telling them how long we want them to hold the ball before they deliver a pitch to us. So we kind of do a lot of the thinking, that and our coaches in the dugout do a lot of the thinking together, so our guys on the mound don't really have to think for us.
Honestly, it's all about knowing your pitcher's personality. I mean, knowing if they're kind of a laid-back type of guy, a really crazy type of guy, like a guy that's going to go crazy on the bump. You just got to know how he works. You know, you're going to fire him up, you're going to relax him out, and then just putting your body on the line for him, trusting in his stuff, and then eating it up.
Now, not only is there that connection with the pitcher, but there's also some extra work to help your pitcher even more, expanding that strike zone with framing. Through drills and other exercises, catchers learn how to make that strike zone a little bit bigger, making all the difference for their pitcher.
Receive that low pitch, get it up into the zone, and then also the outside pitches, inside pitches. So working with 3 balls off the plate, it kind of shows you like where the corner of the zone is, and maybe if you receive it well, what will the umpire give you? So it's just working on different parts of the game, and honestly, like being able to steal strikes for your pitchers, it boosts their confidence, and then they'll always show you some love back. So it just makes your job easier. So, and the pitchers too. So yeah, that's what we worked on.
And when watching a catcher, Shoes assistant coach Pete Romero said you can spot a good catcher even as a fan. Just take a look at his stance.
It's the stance. That's number one for me. If I see that he is comfortable in his stance, and then that he knows how to maneuver around his stance, whichever ones he uses, to me that is good. That is the number one thing I look for. Arm strength is always important, but if you don't have a good foundation, the rest of it just doesn't work.
And in game action tonight, Shoes and Corn Belters. We start with that pitcher-catcher combo. Matt Cruz blows it by the hitter for the early strikeout. Normal, though, they would find their way onto the board. Fly ball lifted to left center. Andujar, he's going to make the grab. His only option, though, a throw to third as the run comes in here for the Corn Belters. The defense, though, they would go on to settle in. Coming up here, we got a ground ball here to second. It's going to be Koza. He fields it cleanly in time to 1. And then Mike Murphy, he's going to get the lumber going. Base knock here to get on for himself. And then Jimmy Koza, he's back and going to be back in a big way. Big fly for the second baseman. Shoes, they took the lead, and they would go on to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. They win 5-4. Now we're back with more Lucky Horseshoes tomorrow with the 4th of July going behind the scenes for their summer fireworks. But for now, that'll do for sports. I'm Sammy St. Jean.
Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.